as Campbell raises the ball, and it's an absolute shocking bounce. Favours the big fella, though. I think that was McLeod. Kicks it up to centre half forward, but in front there, taking a nice mark for the Bellpost Hill side, Tony Warren.
Yeah, Tony Warren's got it there, looking down the field toward centre half forward, kicks towards Harris, who is in front of Aston. Aston punches clear again. Picked up by Madden, I think it was. Picked up by Alan Dell over the back of the pack and kicks it out towards the boundary line in front of the coach's box here. Champion punches it on, but the boundary umpires pulled him up for out of bounds. Out in front of the coach's Thomson coach's box. It is where Peter Young fights with McFarlane, who has to lift this quarter for Thomson to win.
Well, he did it well on that occasion. Got it out to a running teammate who's kicked the ball up the centre of the ground. Opportunity, Greg McLeod. Over the top he goes. Opportunity now, Polly Rankin. Can he pick it up? The ball now finally sits well for him, but he's well tackled there by Warren. The loose ball now. Sees tidy hand pass. Shot out to Greg McLeod. Feeds it off to McFarlane. Oh, he's caught one a bit high. No, said the umpire. What are you going to do to get a kick?
Oh, that's right. What are you got to do to get a free kick? Kenny Bones snaps here and is through for a point.
Well, an encouraging start for the Thomson side of this third quarter. 2 minutes of travel of the third term. Thomson 7-8. Trail Bellpost Hill 9-5.
It's marked here on the boundary line by Marr. Marr kicks it down the wing to where there's a big pack of players and Peter Young grabs it.
Great mark.
Yeah, good mark. Here he goes, a long kick down towards full forward where Aston comes out, punches the ball away where it's picked up by Grosman. Grosman taps it along the ground. The umpire's pulled up here and he's going to bounce it. No, he's pulled up free kick. Too high, I think it was there, Ron. He kicks it around here along the boundary line. Campion in front gets a free kick.
Yeah, pretty impressed too with Jimmy Campion. He's been a pretty consistent performer for the Tigers all afternoon. Takes the ball now on Members' side centre wing, punts it up to the pocket. The big lead was on there. I think you'll find that was Kenny Bone, who batted up well, sharked it from his teammate, who was, caught one there for his corner. And maybe Kenny could be on the stage, do you think?
He could be, yeah. I think he's going to have a shot here, Ron.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Kenny's still got the footy.
That's right. He's got the football. Lines it up, comes in, puts it on his boot, and I think he might have dobbed it there, Ron. He has. Yep, straight through.
Great goal, Ken Bone.
Yeah, good goal. Opportunist, Ken Bone. Gets the ball near the goals, you can always put it down for it.
Well, a very handy one too. One at the 3.5 minute mark of the third and vital quarter of football now. Moves the Thomson Tigers to 8 goals, 8. Only a couple of points in it now. They trail Bellpost Hill 9-5.
This is the quarter on. If Thomson has to win this game, they have to get away in this quarter. They've got to kick away. A good bounce there by Kerr, where it's nullified by both ruckmen, picked up by Bellpost Hill, brought along to the outer side flank. Mitchell hand passes over to Duncan, who's playing a great game of football today. Duncan plays a good game every week. With Shane Grundle gets it, centres it towards Peter Young, who takes a good mark. Picks the ball up, looking for someone to give it to. Goes back, left foot pass. Down towards McFarlane again. He's starting to come into his own again.
Yeah, certainly is. On this occasion, the ball spilt free and the defence stands firm for the Hill. Dale Tonkinor put his teammate there under all sorts of pressure. Chipping in now, I think you'll find was possibly Latham. Slapped it onto his right boot. And, a copy one again was McFarlane. No free kick. Now Martin under pressure. Good support there from his teammate coming in there. I think you'll find was Madden. Goes to the outer side of the ground. The plea from the crowd, I think they're Thomson supporters. He's put it over on the full umpire. And I think you'll find, yes, they've talked him into it.
Yeah,
Thomson
got it. Kicks it towards centre half forward, where Big Larry sets for the mark, but Mitchell in front. Takes a good mark. Kicks towards the middle of the ground to where he kicks towards his brother. They like to kick it to each other, Ron.
They certainly do. The old brotherly love trick, eh?
Yeah. going down the centre of the ground here. We picked it up by Chiriro. He kicks towards goal, bounces. Oh, took a right kick towards the points. Unlucky.
Yes, a good lucky break though for the Thomson Tigers because, well, they really need to get a bit of a hurry up because they're still trailing by around about 4 points at the present time as the ball's brought back into play. We've been travelling 6.5 minutes of this third and vital quarter of footy. There's a bit of a non-event happening here. High tackle's been placed on Ross Mitchell and he'll get the free kick for the Thomson side.
Ross Mitchell kicks it towards Greg McLeod. In front, taps it. Terry McLeod gets it, hand passes towards Duncan. Duncan gets it again, kicks it out towards the outer side wing. We're in a race with the ball with Shane Grundle. Taps it along to himself. Shepherded by Kenny Bone. Takes one bounce. And he takes another one. He might run all the way, Ron. Kicks towards the goal. And he's put it right through.
Oh, yeah, great goal. And nearly as good as Ken Beaton's. For mine, that's still got the flavour of the month for mine. But gee whiz, what a great personal effort there by Shane Grundle.
Yeah, good shepherding too from his teammates Ken Bone. And good talking from Larry Donoghue as well.
7-minute mark of the third quarter. And guess what? The Tigers are in front.
Yep.
9-8.
Probably will never be headed. Won't be headed again now we're in front.
Time will tell. 9-8 plays 9-6. Thomson 2 points up, back to the centre. And again, Young thumps the ball 25 metres towards the goal. Marn chips in and kicks it quickly up there to the forward line. Rankin does battle with Martin. Martin thumps it down. Now Terry McLeod was dispossessed of the football. Now Warren comes in, well trapped. Gasparini feeds off there to, I think you'll find that was Reed. Gets a quick kick, but in front taking a nice mark too is the big fella, Ross Mitchell for the Bellpost Hill side.
Kicks it out towards Tongan, who's all by himself. Where's his opponent? Kicks it and passes it straight to McLeod. Greg McLeod's got it, looking for someone to give it to. Brings it out towards the members' side wing, where it's marked by Kenny Bone. No, Peter Young, sorry. He takes one bounce, takes two bounces. Brings it in the left foot towards Aston. Didn't reach him. Aston's got it again, straight through, barges through. I think he's pulled a free kick.
Yep. Was pushed.
And a 15 metres to boot. Well, Aston's got a chance here to put another goal on the board for Thomson. I reckon he'll kick this one too, Ron. He's a very good kick for goal.
Well, it's on his non-preferred side, though, being a left footer. It'll test him. He's a good 35 out, good 60-degree angle. The drop punt, it looks good off the boot. The goal umpire comes across, and he's just said he's offline. Thomson now 9-9. Lead Bellpost Hill 9-6. 9 minutes gone to the third and vital quarter.
And here we go, waiting for Grosman with his famous white boots to kick it out. He should be an umpire, Grosman. Anyway, he kicks it down the middle towards their ruckman in Quinn. Peter Young grabs it. Donoghue gets it. It's stolen away from him by Quinn, who keeps going at it. Then Cicito picks it up, hand passes. Hello. No.
Well, Laurie didn't
appreciate the manhandling, I don't think.
No, you got the slipper treatment, I think.
And here we go. We've got Marr on the wing. Passes it over the top towards Gasparini, who kicks it down towards Harris. Harris gets it. Dell punches it out of bounds. Oh, Harris, he doesn't like it. Doesn't like getting beat.
No, he does not. And, well, I suppose it's a good attitude to have, I suppose, to win a grand final. No one likes to be beaten.
No.
And if you've got 18 people who are all winning out there, that's going to be the end result, isn't it?
Yeah. Here we go with a big knockout by Bellpost Hill Dell. We're all fighting for it. I think the umpire should ball this one up. No, he's called play on. McLeod hand passes over to Campion, who kicks it down where it's marked by Quinn, who plays on. Hand passes over to Cicito. He kicks it down where it's nearly marked by Harris and out of bounds.
Yeah, good defensive football again, though, from the Tiger defence. And they mean business. They're in front. They want to hold on to that lead. They're 10.5 minutes have gone to the third quarter. Larry now having a run on the ball with Quinn. Donoghue sharked the ball sweetly. It's a quick kick out from half back. I think you'll find used his body well on that occasion. Was I think that's Andy Goodwin and Adrian Goodwin now with the footy for the Thomson side. Kicks up the centre wing in front. There was Young over the back, and he took a nice mark. Was Martin, not paid though by the umpire. Yes, it was, and it will go back to Alan Martin for the Bellpost Hill side, and quite a handy candidate too this afternoon.
Yeah, he's a good player, Martin. He gives his all every week. Here he is, passes in towards Steele, who passes again towards Quinn, where he's got it. Quinn's looking for someone to give it to, kicks it down towards full forward, where Donohue's down there and marks it, kicks it off the ground, does anything to get it out of there. Campion can't control the ball. Hand passes to Dell. Dell gets it, hand passes smothered by Harris. Good work out of bounce.
Yeah, that's what's going to win grand finals, isn't it? The desperate hard stuff, all the little things that go unnoticed. That's what wins the game.
Yeah, good smothers and good tackling. That's what you want. Here we go. He throws it in. Picked up by Bellpost Hill. Oh, it was a bit of a throw. He's passed it over here towards number 13 is Davis, who kicks it. Ross Mitchell gets it, stops, feints the hand pass over to Shane Grundle, who takes one bounce. Two bounce, he's going to run again all the way. Kicks it over towards Peter Mann. No, that's Kenny Bone. Kicks it down towards full forward, where it's picked up by McFarlane, who's going to run into an open goal and kicks it straight through.
Great
opportunist goal.
Yeah, great goal, Rusty McFarlane. Read the fly of the footy off the pack superbly and punts through a very handy 10th goal for the Tigers.
Yeah, he's lifted. He might have heard me in the second quarter when I said he wasn't getting a touch.
Well, he's lifted definitely, and a very handy goal, Russ McFarlane. It's around about his third for the afternoon, and been pretty handy in the pocket.
Yeah, he's a good goal sneak. He read that well off the top of the pack and ran into an open goal and did it easy.
13 minutes of travel to the vital turn, the third and vital quarter of footy. Back to the centre. I think there's been a centre square infringement.
Yeah, and it goes to Thomson, where Big Larry will get this. He'll boot it right down. I predict a mark by Peter Young. There you are. A big mark by Peter Young.
Pack fly, and I think you'll find, that's Polly. Polly's come out of it. And
passes over here towards Kenny Bone, who... Kenny Bone will have a shot at goal. In we go. He brings it in, kicks it towards goal. He's made the distance, and the accuracy's good.
Gee, the Thomson Tigers are on fire in this third quarter. And let's have a look. That's their fourth goal, Wayne. We've been going nearly 14 minutes of this third and vital quarter. And it now moves the Thomson Tigers on to 11-9. Sneaking away from Bellpost Hill, who are 9-6. And here we go again.
Straight out of the middle and straight down Peter Young's throat, who's going to have a shot at goal. You could probably put this one down too, Ron. Beautiful kick of the ball. Comes in, right foot. And the umpire doesn't move, and it's another one to Thomson. It's raining goals here.
Certainly.
And Donohue's urging on the supporters.
Yes, they look pretty well set up too on that outer side of the ground, and the low trader out there with and numerous people enjoying the activities here this afternoon. As the ball back to the centre, Donohue gets a quick kick out of the centre. Now Harris for the Hill trapped it, lost the football when tackled. Sees now that that looked like Terry McLeod, was it? Yeah, it came through.
To McFarlane. The umpire paying the advantage.
No, it's not paid.
No, not paid. So it's back here with McFarlane now. Shapes to kick it towards centre half forward, towards Peter Young, who's surrounded by blokes. Gets the hand pass away. Martin smothers the ball, and I think they might ball it up. Yeah. So Kerr picks it up, bounces. Up they go, and Young grabs it out of the ruck, tries to break a tackle and holding the ball.
Only bloke making an attempt, but, umpire suggested he was too long and, a little bit unlucky for mine. Peter Young There's Barry Reid now. Picks the footy up for the Bellpost Hill side. Brings it down the corridor just to the right side. And looks there for Mitchell, who couldn't hold the ball. Went in hard. Copped one there from Campion. And Ross Mitchell gets the free kick.
He kicks it towards the middle where Steele runs after it. Steele grabs it. Hand passes. It kicks it. Kicks it over towards McFarlane, who overruns the ball. Picked up by Doug Taylor. No, he's pulled it up.
A little bit of a Barney on that outer side.
Who's that between? Neil Duncan. Oh, he looks an angry little boy.
You're not happy with the treatment that he copped there from
I think
Mick
he
McFarlane.
got the free kick though. Yeah, Duncan's got the free kick. Here he goes, kicks it over towards McLeod, who misjudges the flight of the ball, trips over his own feet, and Bellpost Hill, where Mitchell gets it, plays on. He's smothered by Jimmy Campion. What a great smother. And the ball is, a great smother like
That's
that deserves a reward, not a free kick against you.
Yeah, certainly. Very unlucky on that occasion, Jimmy Campion. And, Bellpost Hill now an opportunity, kicking from about 40 metres, directly in front. The drop punt, it's a shocker. Goes into the pocket. The big fella there with hands up was Trevor. No, it wasn't. It was Gary Aston. And one day I'll get those two right.
The umpire why he didn't get the mark. The umpire Campbell bounces the ball in there with Donohue's Quinn. Donohue plucks it out of the air on the left foot, and it's a free kick to Bellpost Hill.
Another interesting decision.
Yeah, another one to Steele. Gets a million kicks to Steele. Steele kicks it up towards Harris, and Doug Taylor, he's got the free kick. Too high.
Well, yeah, nearly took the mark too, and, a little bit lucky on that occasion for the high tackle for mine. Both players had eyes on the ball, but Taylor with the free kick now, 20 metres from goal directly in front, and kicks a badly needed 10th goal for the Bellpost Hill side. 18 minutes have gone to the third term.
Taylor's been shifted out of the middle, Ron. He must be injured. He was killing them in the first half.
Yeah, pretty unusual move.
Yep. Anyway, it's back in the centre here where Latham picks it up on the left foot, kicks it, picked up by Jimmy Campion. Donohue gets it, kicks it up towards the full forward, where it's picked up by Grosman in his famous white boots. Chris Kelly grabs it, hand passes back towards Latham. Overrun it. Quinn. Martin's got it. He'll give it to someone else, and he gives it to number 18, which is McFarlane. Gets it on his left foot towards Mitchell, and I think he'll pay that mark. The umpire. Yep.
Yeah, nice grab, Ross Mitchell, and quite a likely customer too, is this youngster. Elects to go into the corridor too, finds his team. I think you'll find it's Dale Tonkin, who has taken another great overhead mark. Very strong from the shoulders down, gets up, wastes no time, punts it up there to the teeth of goal. Good lead there from Gasparini, and I think you'll find Walter Gasparini an opportunity here to give the Hill a little bit more of a chance. 19 minutes are gone. He's kicking from about 35 metres, 45-degree angle.
Yeah, in he comes, runs straight at the goals, and he's put it straight through for another Bellpost Hill goal. So they're coming back, Ron. They're coming back, and they're coming back hard.
Yeah, they certainly are, Wayne. They've moved now to 11-6 Bellpost Hill. They still trail Thomson, who are 11-9. 3 points the margin here, and 20 minutes have gone to the third and vital quarter of the 83 Geelong and District Football League Grand Final here at Stinton Oval, Queen's Park. Back to the centre, and the big fella, Donohue, doing battle with Quinn, forces the ball forward, charked out nicely, Gasparini to Harris. Back into attack goes the Hill. Looks there for Wayne Harris it was. McFarlane, though, butted up well. Or hand pass to Harris. Fumbled at the crucial time. Now sees Doug Taylor, they come in. Could have been held without the ball for mine. No free kick was forthcoming. And I think you'll find that Thomson come out of that one.
Yeah, it's Thomson free kick to Mitchell. Yep, too high. Yeah, Mitchell kicks it down the wing towards McLeod. Taps it away from Mark Steele, grabs it again, hand passes to Chris Kelly, who feints and goes around, kicks down centre half forward towards Peter Young and Peter Mann. But those famous white boots again.
Yeah, nice grab too, Donny Grossman. Looks to come to the member side, looking for Gary Davis, but over the top, Jimmy Campion. Pretty impressed with this youngster. On the left foot, looks up there, great lead too there from the big fella in Trevor Aston. Couldn't hold the ball. Now McFarlane worked hard too. It was tripped for mine. Cock one a bit high, gets the free kick.
Yeah, very good around the goals, McFarlane. But I don't know whether he can kick it. I think he might be too far out for him. Well, he's proved me wrong. He's proved me wrong.
Great goal, Russ McFarlane.
There's that crowd again on the outer. The supporters. Donohue's urging them on again.
I'm choking here, Wayne, but I'll survive. A good shot of the crowd too out there on the outer side, and they're really enjoying the entertainment here this afternoon, and that's really given the Thomson side a little bit more breathing space. They move to 12-9, leading Bellpost Hill 11-6.
And back in the centre, and Young taps it out to where Grundle gets it. Takes one bounce. He's not going to do it again. He kicks it towards the lead from Donohue. Donohue misses it there. It's tackled by Rankin holding the ball. Oh, he's paid in the back. Here we go. Kick towards Martin. Peter Mann. No, good mark by Martin. Plays on. Kicks it down where we've got McFarlane, who grabs it. Kicks it down towards Harris, who overruns the ball. Dell can't pick the ball up. Kicks it on his right foot towards Chris Kelly. Chris Kelly picks it up, turns around, feints the hand pass, gets past one bloke, hand passes over the top to McLeod, hand passes over again to Dell. Dell's got it again. Here he goes, he kicks it down towards centre half forward where we see Donohue come out over the top to where Rankin passes it towards Peter Young, who tries to run past and bounce the ball. Can't do that, Peter. That went out when Kevin Bartlett retired.
Well, time's getting on. We've been travelling 23.5 minutes, and just a correction on the scoreboard, it's 13-9 Thomson. Bellpost Hill 11-6 as the ball now is back to the Thomson side, and I think you'll find it's Adrian Goodwin gets the free kick.
Here we go. Aston comes in, tackled, holding the ball. Geez, you don't get much time to get rid of it.
Very tough, and didn't appreciate the treatment he got either, and well, Trevor may have been a little rash there in what he did. Got the 15-metre penalty and allows Tony Warren to come in and kick long for Bellpost Hill.
Been picked up here by Harris. Hand passes over to Mitchell. Has a shot at goal. Mitchell, it's bouncing through for 1 point.
Well, if Bellpost Hill are going to get back in this game, they really need goals. They're just starting to slip and falter a little in this dying stages of the third term. 24.5 minutes have gone, and the Tigers still in front.
And Ross Mitchell kicks it out where it's picked up by Kenny Beaton. He's going to go for another run. I think he's been pulled up for throwing the ball. Yeah, bounced it and grabbed his tackle. Steele's got it. Kicks it down to where Russell Mitchell, isn't it? Yes, beaten by McLeod. Superior pace. Kicks it towards Bone, who plays on. Takes one bounce. Takes it two bounces. Kicks towards goal, where it's up there, and it's a free kick to McFarlane. Yes. Yeah, free kick to McFarlane.
Yeah, a bit slow on getting to his feet too. He's copped a couple today, hasn't he?
Yes, he has copped a couple. He goes in. When he's got his mind right, he goes in and gets it. Oh, this is an easy shot from McFarlane. He should get this one. Shouldn't be a problem. And it's straight through again for another goal.
Yeah, great goal, Russ McFarland, and that's his fourth for the afternoon. Very busy Thomson Tiger forward line player. And, well, it's had a great afternoon to date. We've approached the red time in the third term. 25.5 minutes have travelled, as we see now that the Thomson scoreline Pretty enhancing. They've moved to 14.999 points. They lead Bellpost Hill 11.7, 73, 16 points the margin.
And we're back in here with Kerr bounces the ball. Ian Siddle's on Ron. Ian Siddle's come into the middle now. They must be resting someone. And Adrian Goodwin takes the free kick following the man.
Yeah, probably a good move too, giving some fresh legs
Yeah,
an opportunity to have a run on the ball.
And yeah, here we go. And that's play on where Peter Mann gets it, kicks towards Peter Young, who takes a good mark from behind.
Absolute sensation. That's got to be the mark of the day for mine.
Oh, it's got to be close. Got to be close.
Well, this could give them a handy 26-point lead going into the final quarter, and one would be pretty pleased with that effort.
Yes, you'd be pretty pleased. Larry will be pretty pleased with that. Yeah, straight through. That's another goal to Thomson.
27 minutes have gone to the third and a vital quarter. Thomson Footy Club moved to 15.999, leading Bellpost Hill 11.7, 73.
They broke away this quarter run here. 8 goals to 2 so far in this quarter. It's sort of a match-winning lead.
Yeah, certainly is, Wayne. And
Bellpost still look like they're getting tired.
yeah, I think you call at the start of the game where the finals
Yeah, they're all hard
campaign
games.
has taken it out of them.
Yeah, they're all hard games. Back here in the middle where Siddle gets it, taps it down to where it's picked up by Gasparini, who hand passes to Mitchell, who gets it, hand passes over his head. Siddle gets it, kicks it down towards Thompson's end. We're running after it is Gasparini and Terry McLeod, and it's over the line out of bounds.
Yeah, pretty close to siren time, but there has been quite a number of goals kicked this quarter, especially Thomson. They've kicked 8 for the term.
Yeah, it's been 10 goals kicked all up, so it's going to be a pretty long quarter. Steele gets it here, kicks it towards half-forward flank where it's marked by Duncan.
Yeah,
I think that might be the end.
Players.
Yeah, he's played well today, Duncan. Kicks it along the outer side wing where Donahue sets, misses the mark. It's dived on by Kenny Bone. Desperation stuff. That's what wins grand finals.
It certainly does, and yes, he's had an interesting battle out there on the outer side centre wing this afternoon with Dale Tonkin. Well, Mark still there. Good tackle. Tigers still very desperate too, Wayne, and that's encouraging from Larry's point of view because 26 points is a handy margin, but funnier things have happened in this great game of ours as we see the ball now up to the direction of Kenny Bone. Oh, the bounce favoured him well too. Pivoted around and steadied on that right foot. Looks there to Polly Rankin, but couldn't quite find the target. And I think you'll find he's popped it over the line and out of bounds on the full.
Yep. It's
Tony
Castle,
Ryan.
I think, yeah.
Okay.
And he brings it down to where Mitchell has been forced out of bounds again. This is where Thomson went up their end. You've got to have it up your end. You can't score anywhere else. And here we go. The boundary umpire's bringing it in front of the Thomson cheer squad. He's not bringing it in yet. He's waiting for all the kids to get off the ground. Oh, they're going crazy, those supporters. In we go. They're throwing, punched away by Dell over to Grundle, who breaks one tackle, breaks two, over to McLeod. Hand passes to Bone, who snaps towards goal. And it's play on here, pushed over the line out of bounce for a throw in front of the goals.
Yeah, good footy, Donny Grossman in the white boots, defending strongly there for the Bellpost Hill side. Brings the ball to the member side forward pocket. Thompson's scoring line. Now, yes, Peter Young again uncontested, but collared and has been penalised. Good tackle there, Jeffrey Coombs, and he gets the free kick for the Bellpost Hill side. Back pocket members side. Goes straight across the ground. Good football too, and finds his dashing teammate there in Gary Davis. Has a bounce. Now looks up the ground. Tonkin, this occasion, got away from his opponent in Chris Kelly and wastes no time. Goes into the centre of the ground. Kick forward now up to centre half forward, and Ross Mitchell comes out and takes a fine grab. plays on quickly. Gasparini ran into a wall of Thomson players as the siren sounds to terminate a very, very encouraged club. Three-quarter time scoreline in the 1983 GDFL Grand Final sees Thomson 15-9-99, lead Belpost Hill 11-7-73. And Wayne, if you're a gambling man, what money would you put on Thomson now?
Oh, you put heaps on them now. They're dead certain. Belpost Hill are tiring, and Thomson is just getting better and better as the day progresses. They're just that they're fitter, the legs. This is a hard game, a grand final.
26 points, yes. It's good enough to be 6 goals. And, well, Thomson Football Club, all they have to do now is play another 30 minutes of football and will be premiers in the 1983 season.
Yes, well, it looks that way, Ron. But then again, Belpost Hill are known for their fighting quality, so they'll come back just as hard.
Well, how long has it since it's been a premiership in the Thomson camp?
19 years. So it's been a long, and this will be our second.
And it should be a big night at the Thomson Sports Club tonight if the boys can bring home the bacon.
Yes, it will be a big night. We're looking forward to it, actually. So, and I bet all those blokes on the outer side of the ground are too, because they'll be well primed by now.
Yes, certainly. And Larry Donahue just suggesting to the players just to keep their composure. Don't relax too much because, as we've mentioned, anything can happen in this great game of ours, this Australian rules footy. As we've mentioned, Thomson will go into the final quarter leading by a very handy 26 points.
Who your better players so far, Ron?
Well, my better players, you can't go past Jimmy Campion on the half-back flank. I thought his game was excellent. I like Neil Duncan also at half-back. Hasn't put a foot wrong all day. Looking down the list, Russ McFarland, for his 4 goals has been very good. Young Shane Grundle has kicked a couple of handy goals and has really set up some nice passages of football with some very creative running. And, Peter Young. Gee whiz, he just about have to be BOG for mine.
Well, we'd be fighting with Possum Duncan, I think, for BOG. Duncan's done fairly well every quarter for the game so far.
I tend to agree too. Belpost Hill, well, they've had some good players as well, and Dale Tonkin comes to mind there. Looking through their side, Tim and Ross Mitchell. Dean Harris has been in and out, and of course Doug Taylor's first half was exceptional, but as you mentioned, obviously he's copped an injury because was taken out of the centre and struggled a little bit in that third term.
And that's when Thomson started to take over. His experience came brought out of the centre, and Thomson started to take over then. It might have been the wrong move.
Well, yeah, exactly. And, injury, I suppose, if that's the case, it's disappointing from a Belpost Hill point of view. But it definitely changed the tide, and the fortunes at the moment running with the Thomson Football Club. And, this big long break is giving the boys a good, well-earned spell, and I'm sure that they'll be very keen to get out there and really work hard in this final quarter.
Yeah, it is an extended break, isn't it? Like, and there's Larry, you can see Larry urging on his players to give it 30 more minutes of football. It's the last game you play. Yeah, there's John Mitchell, assistant coach, in the background there, urging them on as well. So it's just, you've got to fight hard to get it. And that's exactly what he's telling them.
Yeah, Mitcho's always been a real stalwart, hasn't he, of the Thomson Sports Club?
Yeah, always there. Always a good stalwart in the club. Can be a pest at times, but...
Especially late at night, eh?
Yeah, late at night. Yeah. After a win.
Getting a bit thirsty out there in that commentary box, Ron Bray.
Yeah, certainly hard work there, Fano, and it's been quite an interesting 3 quarters of football. The Hill have snuck away to a 26-point loss, I should say, the Belpost Hill side after leading by 10 points at half time. And gee whiz, it's going to be an interesting last quarter of football, but I think my co-commentator may have called it correctly earlier, suggesting that the final series campaign for Belpost Hill has just taken that little bit of edge off them for the big one.
Yeah, well, it's hard to win from fourth. You've got to play 3 games to get in there, then it's very hard. And finals is last man standing stuff, and it's very difficult. Takes a lot out of you. So it won't be long and we'll get underway for the